Hey Rebecca, I wanted to talk to you about what I learned in my leadership class. I hope that's all good. Um, so, in the class, we learnt about thinking, feeling, do, and be. And Tanner, he said, it's not what happens in life that matters, but what you choose to think, feel, do, and be that matters. And I really think that is 100% true. What we do, and what we think, and what we feel, and what we be. So to think, we're talking about being able to have ways of being able to have better thoughts, and some of the examples we're using affirmations and picturing. So I actually have never thought of that before. Usually it's like, I shouldn't do this or I shouldn't do that, but it was interesting how they talked about what an affirmation was, which is, instead of saying I'm not going to annoy my brother, it's more along the lines of I love my brother and I'm kind to him. And it's something that you'd put on your wall and you could read, and so in your mind you're always thinking, I love my brother and I'm kind to him. And it's something that then your mind and you just start to believe, and then you start acting, which I thought that was cool. Or you actually picture it like a real movie, and you put yourself in the situations of thinking nicely and being able to actually make yourself feel like you're a part of that movie, you're doing that right thing. And I thought that was really cool, especially affirmations. I think I definitely want to use that in my life. I think it's going to help. Feeling the spirit to guide you. Sometimes we have the need to act as if, or to assume virtue. So I really loved how we were talking about our feelings, and we were putting that towards the scriptures when we ask, when we talk to Heavenly Father. Are we feeling the spirit? What are we feeling towards other people even? And he was talking about how we can actually put on a play within us. So whether you're thinking or feeling perhaps a negative thing, to have him stuck in your mind, or to think about what if my mother was here. And I thought that was really cool, because sometimes we think negative things or bad thoughts, or we feel annoyed with someone, or we're not feeling the spirit, and the best way to feel those things is to be able to sing a hymn, or pretend your mum is there, or to pray to Heavenly Father for that spirit, and maybe a cleanse of mind and feelings, and no hard feelings towards that person. So I thought that was really cool. And then doing, but making decisions that allow confirmation of a yes or a no, and acting on them. They're talking about in the scriptures about when we shouldn't just be like, hey Heavenly Father, should I do this, should I not do this? We need to do it in, I guess, a better way. We need to be able to think about it in our minds. Again, thinking and feeling, and think about it and studying it in our minds, whether or not we feel it's the right decision. And when we have thought it out, and I guess it's a good idea or a smart idea, we then pray to God and ask Him if it is a yes or a no, and then we act. And I think that is one thing that people really struggle with, is determination. Sometimes we're not determined to do things. Sometimes we sit back and think, oh, it's going to happen. No, we need to have that determination to do. If we do not do these works, if we do not do, nothing would get done. If we did not go out and do as a missionary, I know that when I was on my mission, if I didn't go out and do, that nothing would get done. I needed to do. So I thought that was pretty cool. Spencer W. Kimball said, just do it, and then later added, just do it now. So I thought that was funny. Sometimes I feel like that with certain people. I'm just like, just do it. We learnt about being the person Christ wants us to be. So, who are we? Who are we gonna become? And we really can become whoever we want to be. It's up to us to be who we want to be. And God gives us a commandment to be ye therefore perfect, which is found in Matthew 5:48. And I've always thought about that commandment about being perfect, and thinking, man, how can we be perfect? I mean, I struggle all the time, and I don't understand how we can be perfect. But we totally can be perfect, because God doesn't give us commandments that we can't achieve. We have an amount of the light of Christ that we are given, and with the knowledge that we have, we can go to that level of somewhat perfection. And with the atonement of Jesus Christ and with the sacrament, we can come perfected. And of course we're going to make a mistake again, but we can reach that perfection. So I really thought that was great. At the end, there was a quote. It said, "Do without be is hypocrisy, portrays a false image of others, while be without do portrays a false image to oneself. Choose ye this day." So I thought that these were really cool. I really love learning new things, and the think, feel, do, be is definitely something that I'm going to put into my life and definitely act upon. I really want to act on this, especially the affirmations is something I definitely want to work on.